Welcome to the video record of the Home from the Front project.
This project was created, led and managed by University Campus Barnsley students studying travel and tourism.
Our aim was to
remember, commemorate and celebrate the end of the First World War and the return of those involved to South Yorkshire.
move a World War I train to Esker Heritage Railway.
Create art and performances based around World War I.
Enlighten communities about their World War I heritage.
Offer members of the public a wide range of centenary memorial events.
Build a sustainable project legacy.
We started in November 2017 and took a year to deliver our project of arts and events.
72 people died fighting in the war from Esker alone.
This is what we did.
They were summoned from the hillside, they were called in from the glen, and the country found them ready at the stirring call for men. Let no tears add to their hardship as the soldiers pass along. And although your heart is breaking, make it sing this cheery song. Keep the home fires burning while your heart is yearning. Though your lads are far away, they dream of home. There's a silver lining through the dark clouds shining. Turn the dark clouds inside out when the boys come home.
With you I rejoice and thank God for the victories which the Allied armies have won and brought hostilities to an end and peace within sight.
Up to your waist in water, up to your eyes in slush, using the kind of language that makes the sergeant blush. Who wouldn't be a soldier? That's what we all inquire. Don't we pity the poor civilian sitting beside the fire? Oh, 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 it's a lovely war.
What a lovely war.
Who wouldn't be a soldier, eh? Oh, it's a shame to take the pay. Form 4's right turn. How shall we spend the money we earn? Oh, 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 it's a lovely war.
Mrs. Ford,
Telegram from Mrs. Ford.
Yeah, I'm Mrs. Ford.
What does it say?
My darling, if this should ever reach you, it will be a sure sign that I am gone under. And what will become of you and the chicks, I do not know. But there is one above that will see to you and not let you starve. You have been the best of wives, and I loved you deeply. How much you will never know. Dear heart, do think sometimes of me in the future when your grief has worn a bit. And the older children I know won't forget me. And speak sometimes of me to the younger ones. Dearest, if the chance should come your way, for you are young and good looking, and should a good man give you an offer, it would please me to think that you would take it, not to grieve too much for me. I should not have left you, thus bringing suffering and poverty on a loving wife and children, for which in time I hope you will forgive me. So dear heart, I will bid you all farewell, hoping to meet you in the time to come if there is a hereafter. Know my last thoughts were of you in the dugout, or on the fire step my thoughts went out to you. The only one I ever loved, the one that made a man of me.
Private Albert Ford died at the bottom of the Somme. That letter found in his top pocket. His wife never did remarry. She died in 1956 with a family around her, and it said as she was dying she could see Albert in the corner of the room, waiting for her.
World War I started July 28, 1914, and according to history, the reason why is stupid. June 28, a month before the war began, was the assassination of Austria's Archduke, Franz Ferdinand, and in Sarajevo of Kaiser Wilhelm II wasn't a fan. So he kind of put on a strop, then his idea bubble went pop. Wanting his own Africa, a place in the sun. Thought that trying to take a bit more land would be it. Done. But because of the alliances, countries fought back. Two distinct sides being made. Let me get you on track. Germany, Serbia and Austria-Hungary were members of the Triple Alliance, while the other side, named the Triple Entente, consisted of Russia, Britain and who can forget France. Over the course of those 4 years, all fighting countries shed their tears, for there were 37 million casualties, both military and civilian, with 10 million military personnel killed and civilian deaths at 7 million. November the 11th, 1918, saw the end to the First World War. 100 years today. Do I need to say more?
I know, stupid I tell him, but he said if you look close you could tell the difference between French fleas and British fleas. I don't think you can, but what do you know?
I'm just going to
tell you all a short story. So, I'm Annie, and I live here in Elsica. I live at Distillery Side, where I run a boarding house. I have many lodgers in my boarding house. One of my lodgers is a dear friend of mine. His name is Thomas. He's a coal miner, and he helps me around the house with odd jobs, some jobs that I can't do. It's quite handy, really.
Reading a letter from a private Albert Ford. Shouldn't really be reading it, it's for his wife. He wrote it just before he died at war. But just reading it reminds me of my family back home. How lucky I am that I'm coming home to them.
Perhaps I should introduce myself. My name's Alice and I'm 18 years old. I've just been to see my grandparents at the family farm down at Wharton Pickney in North Hampshire, and I'm making my way home to Elsica. My dad, that's Frank Senior, he's a wheelwright. That's how he met my mother when he came to work at our farm. And now he's a farmer. So we've lived all over the place before we finally settled in Elsica.
But I know there were, I can say this for sure, too many were lost. That's definite. I mean, I know on the first day of the Battle of the Somme, we lost
50,000.
Yeah.
50,000.
It's really important for me, the project. I was one of the ones that set the project up initially, and it's been over 13 months of work to get the project to this point. I think it's really important because we must remember the men and women who gave so much in that period, and you know, part of it's been to really boost the vision of Barnsley as a great place to study, you know, and that's been one of our sort of core ambitions as students. So it's nice to see it pulled off, really.
I think it's been really great. I've really enjoyed doing it. I think one of the positive things is it feels like it's meaningful. We're not just doing it because we want to entertain people, we want to actually help people learn about the First World War and what really happened. And it's been a real education process for me because I didn't know much about it before I came on this project.
Extremely humbling. It's nice to be doing something to inform the public, to actually make people aware of the amazing stories of the real people that were portrayed.
I think the concert that we did on Friday night, the 9th of November, that was very poignant. And the first day, those are the two that really stick out to me. I think Armistice Day is another one that will be very special.
Yeah.
We've done over 1,300 people in total. I think, from a personal point of view, because I manage quite a lot of the online marketing and things, that the moment that we hit 1,000 people booked onto the train, I think that was quite an exciting moment, really.
I think probably one of the best moments, apart from the fact that it all worked and everything happened and we had a concert last night, it was really good, was the fact that somebody came today. Her sister had been a travel and tourism tutor at the college and she died about 3 or 4 years ago. She said she would have loved this, and she said it's the best thing that's ever happened to Elsica, and I just think that was such a gratifying comment to have.
I think our characters, because obviously we're familiar with our piece, we've read through them, so we can kind of feel their emotions of like what they're telling us, what the monologue's telling us.
performances have been great. The actors have just captured the right mood. You know, they've got the songs to sing and the spiel and a bit of humour, a bit of pathos, and I think they've captured it really well. They've done a really good job.
Very moving. As a serving soldier, it brings back a lot of memories, and it makes you realise how privileged we are now as our fighting generation compared to them 100 years ago.
They were lovely. They're really, really nice and very well thought out and beautifully delivered with some feeling.